Hello, Maria here from the fourth dimension. Thank you for joining me today. I am an intuitive tarot reader and I'm doing a reading for Scorpio. Scorpio, what is happening this coming week for you? We just had two major eclipses, a full moon, lots of high vibing energy. You should be kind of uncomfortable right now, closing out relationships that don't serve you, whether it be family, friends, even jobs. I mean, seriously, that's kind of the vibe is we're being pushed to close chapters right now. We're being pushed to evaluate relationships to see if they bring any value to you in your next chapter or to get rid of them, just like cleaning your house. It's like spring cleaning, kind of. So let's find out what's going on for Scorpio. I feel called to that card. I think that's both of them. Okay. Ooh, boy. Scorpio. What? No. No. This is so weird. I might pull a few extra cards. Scorpio. Huh. I'm gonna keep it. Bottom of the deck is unfazed. Unfazed. You're in your element, not dealing with the nonsense I hear. Talk about Scorpio. 428. 428. God, I can't make this stuff up, man. I don't know who y'all are dealing with. Some of you you just walked away from a toxic partner and you, I think you're on the come up, Scorpio. You're doing really well and your partner's not. They're not. So anything that happens in my readings once I start, whether it's a personal or one of these videos, personal read or whatever, is part of the story. So if you hear people, I feel like there's going to be people coming in. I do have some folks coming over, but I do feel like it's going to be a busy week for you. I also feel like you don't have time for this. That's all I keep hearing. Oh my God, I can't make this up. Scorpio, palm tree. Bottom of the deck is overall energy. So I have unfazed as one of your energies. The other one is palm tree, stability, security, performance, growth, endurance, and flexibility. I get a sense that this is like residual energy of you walking away. So you closed out a chapter, I guarantee you, like not so long ago. Again, everything I do at a reading is for the reading. And I just made this huge long story about it being spring cleaning and you're getting rid of things that don't serve you anymore. And I feel like you did that. I feel like you just closed out the cycle back here. I feel heavy world energy, like this was tough. You loved this person. You felt like you threw everything in this relationship and you didn't get a damn thing back. You felt like you felt, I don't know how to used is a good word. Oh my goodness. Like just deflated. Like you've just gotten taken advantage of on pretty much every level. You left this person in their head, Scorpio. And it could be you. It's past energy. It's current for them, past for you. So you might have already dealt with somebody. It might be both, actually. You dealt with somebody that you felt you weren't good enough at the beginning. And now, because you left them, now they're feeling they're not good enough for you. And you're leaving them in their head. Right below that I have, not good enough. Not enough. I think it was also not enough money. This person compared you. They compared your assets to somebody else, a third party maybe, a potential third party, and I feel like you weren't chosen. That's the first vibe I get, Scorpio. I don't even think you know you were even in competition with somebody, to be quite fair. Several of you just got ghosted. You weren't even told why. Like, it's so bad. It's so bad. So I also get the sense that it's like self-sabotage. So I also want to say you're dealing with somebody with heavy addiction issues. Even if you don't have Scorpio as your primary, you might have Scorpio in your placement, because I feel like this is maybe a fire sign. You have fire in your chart. Somebody has fire, or you're dealing with an earth element. It's Leo. I feel heavy Leo, heavy Cancer, heavy Pisces. Again, you're a water sign. You're a water sign. So this would vibe right alongside the other two water signs. You might be dealing with an Aquarius. You might be dealing with an Aries. Yep. So I feel like this person is struggling with some bad karma. I just did a reading for Sag. You might actually be dealing with a Sag. So somebody's dealing with some extremely bad karma. It's financial loss, extreme financial loss. And the choices, I feel like maybe, I don't know who this third party is. I don't know how it resonates. But now this ex of yours is coming back to you, wanting to realign. And this is so weird because this, if you don't, I encourage you to watch a Sag reading because this is so similar, several similar cards. And it's just funny because I'm like, are you all related? Because I keep pulling the same cards for several of your signs and you're not even the same sign. So if I pull this for Pisces or Cancer, I'll be validated, but this is not even the same sign. So this person was marrying for money and now they want to have a date with you. So if they did ghost you, if they did leave you, they chose somebody else due to the financial, I always say paper value of the value of that other relationship. Now they're in their head because not only did they make you feel like they weren't enough, but the other person that they chose to, I feel several of them married, chose the other partner due to what it looked like. They look financially stable only to find out like they're bankrupt, losing homes, carless, or car got repoed. This was a stupid move on their part. I think they were sexually enticed to remain in the relationship because there was no other value, and now they're paying their karma because now they're paying the debt of everything of this player, this female player. I feel like this is a male too. This is so weird. So it could be there could be some men, the women carrying the financial stability of this relationship, and now they want to come back. And I feel like they got pulled away for sexual advances, and they look cute. They look better on paper, but they didn't have any substance. It was like the reason why I keep saying paper is paper thin. It was like monopoly money. There was no real value in this relationship. The cash that they talked big about, they were wearing very fancy stuff that other people bought them, but it gave the illusion that they had money. Prada bag, Versace, like they had all this shit on, but it was all garbage, like shit they found at Goodwill. Not that there's everybody likes a good sale, but at the end of the day, they're playing. It was a mask. They were playing a part that they were selling that part as if this is the value of who they were, and that drew in your ex, I want to say, or the person in your energy. I don't know. Anyway, the person that you're dealing with, I think, got stuck, entangled in a situation, and they got tempted through sex and through illusionment of value. And now that they got their ass handed to them through karma, seriously, they're like, I'm saying, like, going through their entire financial savings, trying to get out of this thing. I don't know if they married accidentally. Like, I almost like, not that you marry accidentally, but with no real there was no real value of this relationship. It was all surface. And so it's like something you would do on the weekend at Vegas kind of vibe. It's like, let's just go to the courthouse. Yes, that's a great idea. And this person is just trying to do anything to get your ex or the person that is in your energy to commit, because that's their meal ticket. Now, whoever this is feels horrendous. Either they got played or they're the player and they're coming back to you and asking for your hand. They want to go on a date. They have total intentions of taking advantage of you, I feel, historically. Or they dealt with it. So they're going to tell you a story. Somehow this is in direct energy. I have 8 of the 10 cards are this story. I don't know what else to say. It's just like you're going to be dealing with somebody who married for money or connected with somebody or left you due to money, and it was a bad idea. And the intention was they were shallow to begin with, and Spirit is saying that to you. The message isn't about they're ill, they're sick, they're sin, nothing like that. It's you've elevated. The pain has motivated you to evaluate your wants, your desires, what you do. You like work on your self-esteem. And in this absence of them being here, because I think you, and again, if I'm reading for a male, Scorpio, if you're a male, or if you embody what I'm going to say, this might be for you. If you tie your love language with protection and provision, and you say, I pay the bills. If I pay the bills, that is my love language. I don't have to do anything, say anything. other than pay your bills. If I'm paying your bills, then she shouldn't say anything, or he shouldn't say anything. I'm doing my job. This is how I love. This is how I show my love. And you wanted more. And now as you are separated from this person or away, and you know, like you've had time. I don't know why I keep saying separated, because I don't know. But if that's how you showed, and that's your love language, is I like to provide. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with providing for people. Shit, I wish somebody paid my bills. Anyway, and that's nothing wrong, again, but if it's the only thing that equates value in a relationship, and that's all I have to do, and therefore that elevates me and allows me to treat you any way I want, then we have a problem, right? And that's kind of what I'm feeling here. So this person that either you, somebody you're dealing with directly, or the third party, okay, that's involved in this mess, had that belief system. And there's nothing wrong. We all elevate, hopefully, you know, we all grow up and learn from, you know, opportunities like this to learn. So Scorpio, I feel like this person is coming back to you to tell you all this. They're going to share this with you, and how they made a mistake, and how they've learned the lesson they learned, right? I feel like they're watching you. They're moving in silence. They're not telling anybody. They're wearing a mask. I also think, and I need more words about this, but I feel like there's habits that were affecting this, that were influencing your person, or I want to say your direct person. So they partied together. These are people that have a long, like 4 years, 3 years, 2 for sure. They've been intimate for 2, but this is like a long-standing relationship, in and out, back and forth. And they lean on each other financially, emotionally, sexually. It's kind of sick. It's a little dark. But Scorpio, I think these people keep going back. It's almost like a triangle. Maybe you're in a polyamorous relationship. I don't know. It's like an open door. I could just keep, it's like revolving. This relationship never is created into a partnership ever. It's just like understood. It's kind of an understood relationship. One person, hey, I need, do you have any extra cash you can float my way? I'm 40 shy of the phone bill. Sure. What are you doing Saturday night? Kind of thing, right? Like a quid pro quo. That's kind of the understanding. And whoever, I want to say, is exiting or exited or trying to get the hell out of this situation is quietly trying to exit without really saying anything, still wearing a mask, still not showing you if you're the new person in this relationship. They're not telling you all this out of fear, because nobody would put up with this nonsense, but it served them for a period of time. And I think I always start a reading off with telling, like, just rambling, but it's like constant thoughts that are kind of filtering in for the reading, and every reading's different. Not the same language comes out of my mouth for every reading. So I feel like maybe you are, or have been, spiritually lining up and seeking what's best for you. And I feel like you're being disclosed to the true sense of self, and you're evaluating, what is my purpose? Why am I here? Like, you're trying to really dig deeper. You're kind of evaluating you as a whole, or this is your person that you like, the person that you're going to be in a relationship. You're entertaining that thought. You're at the beginning of the relationship. You just maybe have been dating a few times, dates, whatever, maybe a month, not very long, but whatever this is, either this person that you're interested in or you are elevating, you're transforming. The reason why I say this is not an option for this person anymore. So it's you, or this person you're interested in, is getting over an addiction, a substance abuse habit. It served them, it doesn't. And now they realize that all of the behavior was tied to the one common denominator to the crap show was the addiction to the crap, right? So they put down the crap, whatever that is, fill in the blank. And as a result, their life started elevating, and they woke up and they're like, oh my God, I'm doing all this stuff that's creating harm. I have no attraction, interest. We have nothing in common other than this one thing. So if I eliminate the one thing, I really don't want to hang out with these folks. I don't want to invest in them, but they don't know that. They're reaching out, they're coming back around, they need help, they need assistance, they're going through, I feel like, bankruptcy, financial bankruptcy, triggering everybody. This whole crew is pissed off that this one person isn't responding, ain't hanging out, ain't partying, ain't going out, ain't doing this. They're just isolating, they're in hermit stage, putting the rest of the crew in their head. This also puts the person that you're interested in, or you, whoever this resonates, in your head, because you're trying to distance yourself from this. The reason why I say all this is I have the dragonfly. This is recovery. That's the card for recovery in most languages. Most tarot readings could be butterfly, but it's the transformation from the cocoon to the wings of independence. You're like on the ground, on your belly, trying to serve this life, just pushing rocks uphill. You know, it's like trying to put out a forest fire with a teaspoon of water, running back and forth. That's kind of the vibe of the caterpillar, is just everything's hard. Nothing comes easy. There's just trial and tribulation. People get really depressed and they get in a funk and they're like, is this all there is to it? Right? And then there's an awakening that occurs, whether it's through release of addiction or things that don't serve them, or narcissistic or codependent behavior. They just start elevating because they start letting go of expectations, of control, of habits, and their life elevates, right? That's how it should do, straight up, straight north. And that's what's happening, is this person or you are transitioning, and you're just shedding. You're just shedding the skin like a snake. You know, it just didn't fit. It didn't fit you anymore. You grew up, you're growing up, and the old skin doesn't fit, right? In the Bible, they talked about putting new wine in old skins, and if you do that, the skin will burst because it won't hold it. It won't hold it. That's what you're doing. You're making space for something new to come in. I feel like you've been praying about this. You've been crying out for a change. You're sick and tired of getting hurt. You're sick and tired of getting disappointed. It's like a death and rebirth. That's what this is. So the only way you get a rebirth is you have to let something die. Doesn't mean the person died, doesn't mean the situation or even the relationship. It's just the understanding of how it was built. The foundation was cracked. You just have to get a new foundation, right? It has to be built on something with substance, truth, integrity, honesty, that sort of thing. If it's not built with any of that, it's sand. You can't build on sand. It's nothing substantial. Monopoly money, paper thin. Okay, let's talk about that. Let's go back. Now I'm going to pull the tarot. Talk about in their head and not enough. I feel like I'm right on. Let's see if I am. I feel like my intuition is like on fire today. For Scorpio, oh, hello, Magician card. Somebody's trying to manifest you back in. I didn't even pull it. They're in their head. Somebody's trying to come and get you, Scorpio. They have their heart broken and they want to evaluate how to get this Two of Cups back. They have all the resources they need and they feel like they're not enough. They either don't make enough. They feel like it's a self-esteem thing, and it's tied to their worth. And it's about the 3D, not the 5D. And the 5D is spiritual. The whole reason why I call this show Fourth Dimension, it's an altruistic. It's having one foot on the ground and one foot in the sky, or one arm, whatever you want to say. But it's living between two worlds. I know I have to live here for this period of time in the 3D, where all the shit that I own is going to end at Goodwill or Ark or whatever, somebody else's house at the end of my of this walk. So the only thing that is of any value are the relationships I build. That's what I'm investing in. Yeah, money's great. Money's important, but it doesn't or shouldn't define me. Because if our government, I don't know, ends up on its ear, that doesn't make a hill of beans of difference of what's in my account if I can't get to it. If it doesn't hold any water anymore, if the value of the dollar breaks. You know, there's so much garbage that's tied to my esteem based on performance. That is this vibe, is I'm not enough. I don't bring enough to the table. She's better, he's better. You know, you're comparing your outside or your inside to everybody else's outside, and you're feeling I need to do more, I need to make up. And your Spirit's like, you have everything. You have everything you need. You don't need anything else. Quit praying about what you need and use what I gave you. Stop it. They're like up your ass. They're like, listen to me. That's the vibe I get. It's like, you want to heal this? Go and talk. You have a mouth. Be honest. You have honesty. You have character. If you really want this relationship, let go of control. Let go. Listen to what they're saying. Bad karma and seduction. Somebody got tempted by a third party, I feel. Or by the glitz and glimmer of what is dollar store and not Nordstrom's. King of Cups. Yeah, this person's coming in. Yeah, this person's coming in to talk to you about this false start, and they made a mistake. They're going to tell you about the lies. They're going to tell you, it's a lot of emotion, actually. So this King of Cups, usually in the upright, is stoic and hides her feelings. And this is letting it all out. And they're going to tell you all their secrets and about a false start that went, or yours, the relationship that ended, and they want to come back and revisit it. And again, I don't feel like it got to the higher level of commitment, such as marriage. It could be for a handful, but I think the majority of these are long-standing in and out. That's why I never got anywhere. There was never an investment. It was shallow at best. It felt right, but nobody invested in it. This person has now been sitting in their head thinking about this all the time. This person that's come, you know, they married for money. They want to have a date with you. Or whatever. I feel like whoever they're marrying for money, how that fits in your story, and I'm not sure who's watching this, but you'll know how this resonates. Woo! The Four of Wands is that foundation we talked about, and they are scared out of their mind to come and have a conversation with you. They did you wrong. They lied about you. They're scared about coming and making it right. They don't think that you're good enough. Or rewind. They think you're better than them and they are not good enough for you. They want to have an upright long-term commitment. They don't feel like they're worthy. But they're coming in. Tell me about moves in silence. Tell me about moves in silence and mask. Yeah, Page of Cups, Hierophant in reverse. This is still an undercooked chicken. You have the King of Swords in the reverse, not very honest, is scared out of their mind. They don't want to tell you the whole truth. They're trying to keep their moves in silence. They're not moving in silence. They're hoping to God you never hear about the shit show that they were involved in. I feel like they wear a mask, but they also lied about you behind them. They're afraid that their actions are going to come to pass. You really do need to watch the Sag, especially if you're in a Sagittarius relationship. It's weird. But somebody's on the come up. Somebody's trying to transform. And if it's you, congratulations. You know, you've done the work and you're doing the work. This King of Swords in the reverse is hesitancy, being honest, not completely being forthright, not being very strategic, kind of rushing in, doesn't have a plan. They're up in their head. They want to narrow down the options. This person's going to tell you you're the only one. They want to come back and revisit this birth. However, they're scared to death. They're scared to death about you not entertaining this as a commitment, as an opportunity to talk about commitment. And I have the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight is there in their car on the way. It's coming. It's like things are happening in the background about them coming and talking to you about a relationship that is substantial and long. And however, they're scared to death and it's stuck. This is the stuck. So they're not, I almost feel like they might even be in a relationship right now, a marriage, a commitment, separation maybe, but they're stuck. There's activity going on, the planning of it, but they haven't made a move yet. Thank you. I knew I'd get there. Just hang in there. I've been told you talk too fast. I'm trying to get everything in. These are like becoming an hour and I want to get closer to 30. Y'all have lives and commitments and dinner to get on the table and all this stuff. Laundry. Yeah, they're going to come and talk to you about their deception. They're rushing in and they are going to promise to give you more than what they did prior. That's one of their promises. I know I didn't give you what you needed and I need you to respect you, bottom of the cups. This is going to make you stuck in the head for a minute. Tell me about this bad habits reverse and the dragonfly. Tell me about the bad habits reverse and the dragonfly. Ten of Swords, walking away. And I think it's from that person, that third party, and the addiction. That it's this thing that centered them, the anchor that kept this group, and it's more than one. I swear to God, it's like 4 people, 3 people for sure. 2 women and a guy. 2 women and a guy. 2 women and a guy. Twins? You might be a twin of somebody. If you're sharing a third party, this may resonate. You and your sister share a third party, this may resonate. That might be for just one viewer. Something about, I just got a picture I wish I could undo, and I can't. Damn it, I can't. That's too bad. Stuck with that for a minute. It's a Tower and a 9 of Cups. So somebody's gonna come in and drop the bomb, and it is stuck. This chariot is on the way. It's slow moving, but it is coming in. So I have the 9 of Cups and the Tower. Whatever they're sharing with you is going to make you happy, and the Tower has changed. So this person's going to tell you that they quit that third party, that addiction, that centered piece that has always been that rub in this relationship. that separation. They're going to tell you more about the story. I still don't think they're going to be straight with you. Tell me what information can I give Scorpio Spirit? What can I tell them? What can I tell them? I want to give that one. I want to give that one. Yeah. Okay, Scorpio, on the bottom of the deck is the 5. It's FOMO. They have fear of missing out. They see you moving forward, and they feel at a loss. You are their 10 of Pentacles. They've been dealing with an inverted Empress. They're not quite done, but they are very passionate. And they might see you as the Empress, and that's why you're in the reverse. But they're not quite done. And the Empress in the reverse is a codependent, needy, bitchy person who's a martyr. Poor me, victim, everybody does me wrong, world is about me and I didn't get my way. That could be this. That could be this. It's also kind of like I don't know another word, just naggy, very nagging, and never sees positivity in anything. That's an inverted Empress. That they might tell you that they left this person and they're looking for a brand new passionate relationship with you because it is an ace, and that you make them happy. This is a happy ever after card. But this is kind of disturbing a little bit because this is get back. This kind of relationship, this kind of character is somebody who is very passive aggressive and will have fear of missing out and definitely like key your car, put sugar in your gas tank. I can tell you all sorts of stuff. Devil, watch your back. Watch your back, Scorpio. This ain't done. And I don't think that this addiction's done. Not yet. They're working on it. It's a one day at a time thing for sure. But just know. I'm going to leave you with one more card. A couple more cards. Being told to wrap it up. Yeah, you're going to need balance. And you're going to have to use your intuition and be very, very diligent in asking questions. Use that sword. And this was judgment. Don't worry about justice. It's on its way. But you're going to have to sit in the spirit of intuition and really, take your time. You don't have to hurry. Nobody's saying you have to marry this person today. Do not go to Vegas. Call Auntie Maria. I'll walk you through it. That's your number. Your number is 28. I am a leader. It says, in an effort to accomplish great things, you recognize the value of working with others. You make a capable and compassionate leader who can bring people together and drive a team forward to achievement. I am a leader. So any combination, that's 10, and 10 is completion into. So just know that's your number for the week. If you see any combination of a 2 and 8, anywhere, just know that your spirit tribe's cheering you on. Lastly, if you like this vibe and would like to get content sent to you, please consider subscribing. It would really make my day and help me grow my footprint. Especially if you feel this was valuable or at least entertaining, consider liking and commenting. And of course, I'm offering either recorded sessions or a live in-person chat with me. If you email me, I'll give you one of those readings and those sessions and send you a little bit more information on how we can connect at Fourth, and that's FOURTH, Dimension Tarot, TAROT @gmail.com. Until the midweek pulse, love and light.